Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we encountered a whole lot of enemies that really sucked further up Murgle's Loft. There was Shadows of Yharnam non-boss edition, but with still extra fiery attacks. There was piggies with extra eyes, who, by the way, if they breathe on you with a certain attack, they inflict frenzy, and watch out for that. And some bell-ringing ladies. So yeah, that was fun. We also found more areas to get blood echoes, like the piggies give 12,000 blood echoes per pop. If you have all three extra echo runes, just basic killing enemies, they give 16,000 per pop. And if you have two visceral ups and regular more blood echoes up, they give 22,000. But it's harder to get the visceral attacks on them because they're very fast. Even with the faster weapons like the Blades of Mercy, they're a pain in the ass to get. So I'd recommend just going with the triple experience up and just getting 16,000 per pop. And then the Shadows of Yharnam give a little under 5,000 each. Maybe 4,000, I forget. But yeah, they give a pretty decent amount too. But they're harder to kill than the pigs, but for sure, because they're fast and flamethrowery and other stuff. And if you kill the giants over by our previous farming spot with just the 3 runes that I have on right now, just the regular experience, they still give 5,800 per pop, so it's a little less than what you would get otherwise, but it's still pretty good. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and use these since we have them.
Well,
Let's just go ahead and 1, 2, 3, so we're at 14 arcane, that's nice. That pumps up our attack somewhere and our defense. I'm okay with that. Okay, it also pumps up our discovery. That's what I was looking at. I was like, I know it pumps up something else, but yeah, it's a discovery. So I can deal with that. That's awesome. And yeah, we're doing pretty good here.
Farewell,
right, so you're good.
Hunter.
Let's go change out our stuff. Let me see if there's anything I need to buy here. I put on fire resist gear, but it doesn't help that much against the Shadows of Yharnam dudes. So, oh well. I'm gonna buy some more poison knives just to have them. They're useful. There we go. And let's just go ahead and put on some runes here. I forget what the boss coming up does, but I remember her being kind of difficult. So, oh well. I don't think she does anything terribly... what is it? Frenzy or status resisty. So I'm okay with not having those on. Let's just go with stamina, and we could put more HP on. That'd be not too shabby, but I'm fine with the HP we have right now at the moment. Yeah, let's just get more blood echoes from her when we kill her, because why not? That's useful. We're gonna be doing these very soon. We could do the DLC before we do this, and it might be a good idea too, but really I want to get the chalice dungeons out of the way so we can get more blood gems and whatnot. It's just useful. Alright, so where's our shortcut? There's our shortcut. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's a nice easy run back to the boss here. Granted, if you want to kill the piggies and stuff on the way over here, it's not a bad idea, because they give plenty of experience. They give you plenty of blood vials. I mean, not that I'm going to be worrying about blood vials anytime soon, but still. It's the principle of the matter. Yosefka's blood vial is gone, since we already had one, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. I kind of forgot they randomly gave you a Yosefka's blood vial up here. I didn't remember that at all. And this lady does not look terribly happy. I don't think she's saying anything, at least I can't hear anything. Yeah, she's got shackles on and a blood stain around her belly. I don't know if they ever go into detail with what happened to her, but this is, I'm pretty sure this is Queen Yharnam. So, like, the original, like, ruler of Yharnam way back in the day. And when they discovered stuff about, like, the Great Ones and stuff, they discovered that they were trying to, like, make a baby Great One. They basically shackled her up, ripped out her baby from her pregnant womb, and used the baby for a ritual. At least that's the gist of what I've gotten out of it. So yeah, that's why she looks like that. It's because her baby was stolen from her. And you might be able to occasionally hear a baby crying in the background. That happens after... I forget when it happens. I think after the one reborn. But also if you have 40 insight at any time, or 50 insight, one of the two. You'll just randomly start hearing a baby cry. And yeah, these guys are just having a grand old time here. I could put my party on and join my hat on to join the party, but I'm okay. I don't know if this is actually Queen Yarnum's baby here. I don't think it is, but there's like a baby carriage here. And this here is Murgle's wet nurse, which is probably the worst wet nurse ever, because if you don't know what a wet nurse is a substitute breastfeeder, basically. Like if the mother cannot or does not want to breastfeed her baby, she hires a woman that is producing breast milk, and they suckle the baby for her, or the baby suckles on the woman for her, to get its nutrients, because babies need food. And yeah, this seems like it would not be the best choice for a wet nurse, because she seems very skeletally and multiple hands, and she does this. And this is not my favorite move because it's in the dark and stuff, you can't see, but whatever. Yeah, eventually the light will come back and you'll be able to see what you're doing. This boss is fast and powerful, but frankly, it's not too bad for the most part. She has a couple little slashery attacks like that you want to watch out for. And she summons clones, which I completely forgot about. But, it's not too bad. Oh, she'll teleport every once in a while, but as long as you keep an eye on which one is the clone, which one is her, you should be okay. And frankly, I did not do as great a job there as I thought, mainly because I forgot about the existence of the clones there. That was my fault. Luckily, it's not a very long run back here, but we'll give it a couple tries here. I think later she gets like much more faster and more aggressive, and I think she gives up on the clones, possibly. But I don't remember off the top of my head. It could be, it could also not be. Yeah, basically, stay on the move here. That's a good strategy. Just don't stay in one spot, because she has her little General Grievous thing going on with the multiple sword spinny stuff. By the way, you can attack Queen Yarnum. You don't get anything out of it. She just disappears. So, don't worry about it. Or you can just fall through the floor by accident, because I was trying to stop and I missed my stop. Wow. Alright, let's try not to die to gravity here. And the worst part is that these are both really short elevators, so the fact that I died on the endless shaft of a short elevator is kind of boo-boo. Here's my 0 blood echoes. I'm trying to decide if this is actually the best outfit for the fight, because I don't think she has any fire attacks. At least not that I'm aware of. I think she's mostly physical. So we can find something with physical attacks on. Let's see here. 50... 60... Okay, anything with 60 on it should be good. So Mrs. Cage could be good, but let's find... You know what? Fuck it. Let's put the Mrs. Cage on. Why not? Everyone else is wearing one around here. I don't want to feel left out. 120 for Kanehurst. Oh, is Kanehurst actually the best physical at the moment? Let's see, 60, which is the same as what we have on already. It looks like Kanehurst is tied for the best physical. Huh. Neat. Alright, so we're good on physicals there. We got Kanehurst. Actually, how is the Kanehurst compared to the... You're at 60. Kanehurst is at 60 as well. Okay, so we can put that on. You know, let's just go with our cage, because why not? Everyone else is wearing one. I don't want to feel alone here. I'm already an outcast in the village here, because I'm not from here. Okay, that was a great start right there. Okay, you want to not do that? That'd be great, thanks. You want to stop spamming that chick? She appears to be stuck in a loop. And you're not going to get any visceral attacks on her, so don't bother trying. Ooh, that's pretty good damage right there. I'll deal with that. That's awesome. That's too far away. Let's go ahead and heal up though, just be safe. More blood vials for this fight. Probably not a bad idea, it's because she can do damage rather fast. Like that. Okay, we managed to avoid that. That's awesome. I don't think you can knock her out of her little, like, darkness phase. You just kind of have to deal with it. Just hope that you do damage to her before she summons too many clones here. As for the clones, I forget... Ow, if they fuck off. I forget if you can kill them or not. And actually, you know what? If I remember correctly, you can just kind of run around, and eventually this phase will end. Just don't damage her. So we'll try that the next time that happens. Just kind of try to avoid her and see if we can get back to like the daytime phase or whatever you want to call it. Because I think eventually she'll give up doing what she's doing, and we can just kind of deal with her one-on-one again. And she will occasionally redo that, but you can just kind of wait it out. If I remember correctly. Which I might not, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to see if anybody wants to help out on the fight here. See if there's anybody nearby that wants to join in. You know, I'll ring my bell. I'll wait a few minutes, and if anybody shows up, great. And if nobody shows up, great. Because I don't think we're going to have that many problems with the boss. We got her down to a third health right there. She does gain... I think another final phase where she does kind of like the shooting star attack, I think, but I don't remember if she actually does or not. I feel like she does, but I don't recall if she actually. If she actually does, if you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like I remember her doing it, but I'm not sure if she will. Yeah, I'm just going to wait around for a few minutes here, a few seconds here, whatever. These guys are invulnerable because they're dead. That's great. That's a pretty good strategy, being dead. And, you know, you can't take any damage that way. Yes, sir. Strong foes here. We're aware of this. Thank you. Remember, cooperator. Well, I'm trying to, but I don't think anybody wants to. Bolt is effective, therefore remember attack from behind. So, apparently bolt paper is good here. Okay. With this particular weapon, I don't think we can actually... Actually, no, we can. I was gonna say I don't think we can add a bolt to it, but no, it doesn't have any arcane scaling, or it doesn't have any innate arcane properties, so we could put bolt paper on. I'm not sure if it would actually do that much damage. You know, fuck it. Let's give it a shot. Wait, can we not use it on here? Huh, I guess we can't. I guess we can't use it. That's odd. That's very strange. We don't have any other. Huh. Oh well. Yeah. Nobody appears to be coming here. Alright, so yeah, let's just give up and go. And yeah, let's go ahead and put the axe on, because the axe could be useful for this fight here. Excuse me. Alright, let's see how much the axe does here with wallpaper. Why is it not letting me use the... It's very strange. It's not letting me use the bolt paper. I'm very confused here. Why can I not use the bolt paper? That's very odd. Unless it has something to do with something I have equipped that I'm not noticing. That's really strange. Because I know it's kind of like in some... there was a game we played a while ago where you could only have one buff on at a time. Why can I not use this? It's not what I was going for, game. And you know it. Ew, why can't I use this thing? Is it because of you? I don't think it's because of you. Let's see, stats. More echoes. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not from the stamina recovery speed up rune, because I'm pretty sure I've used this before. I'm going to check, but I don't think that's it. If it is, that's really stupid. Okay, I'm not sure why I can't use my stuff here. Let's see. You don't have any special properties, do you? Apparently, with my weapon out, I can't use it for some reason. That's very odd. Heck? What is wrong with my gun that I can't use? All that's doing is adding arcane attack up to the gun. Oh, because I put the wrong gem on the gun. That's arcane, not blood tinge. I'm stupid. That's kind of a weird reason to not be able to fortify your main weapon, though, is because your gun has the wrong gem on it. Yeah, I'm not getting any bonus from this, like, at all. Okay, yeah, now we can actually put it... Okay, that was very strange, but we figured it out. Okay, Mrs. Cage and... Canehurst. Okay, yeah, we can use it again. Cool. That's great. Try this again. By the way, this is the final main story boss before the final boss of the game. So, we're very close to the end. I think there's only something like 6 required bosses in the entire game. It's kind of ridiculous. It's, let's see, you got the Father Gascoigne, you've got Vicar Amelia, you've got Rom, you've got... What is it? The One Reborn, Mikolash, this guy, and then the final boss. He has to, like... So, Father Gascoigne, Amelia, Rom, One Reborn, Mikolash, this guy. Yeah, so that's 6. And then you got the final boss, which is 7. Then you have the final optional boss, which I guess being optional still makes 7. Okay, you're doing pretty decent, actually. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, she teleports. Yay, where'd she go? There she went. Is she gonna... Okay, I thought she was gonna start her darkness phase early. Which has happened before. Okay, so Bolt is effective, but it's not that much more effective, it seems like, because previously we were doing, like, what, 1400 on that charged R2, and that did a little over 1500, so it's effective, yeah, but not that much more, it seems like. I'm gonna heal up and I'm just gonna run away for a little bit here. Till I get reamed. So eventually she will go out of her pissy boss mode stage and we'll be good. I think we're still locked onto the main one, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going around here because eventually she will give up. She won't summon more than I think 3 copies, or 3 total versions of herself. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Actually, she might not summon more than 2, but eventually, like I said, she will get tired of it. There you go. And now you can just go ahead and go back to your regularly scheduled program of kicking her ass. This charge R2 and the R2 follow-up is actually working out pretty good. Okay, and then L2 seems like it works out reasonably well as well. Nice. Eh, she ran away somewhere. Where'd she go? She should have like a star explosion attack that she's going to do at some point, but I'm not sure if she's actually going to bother with it. Get up here, and she dodged just enough out of the way. Ow, that kind of hurt. Honestly, she's not as bad as I was thinking here. Like, yeah, she's still a bit of a pain, but she's not that bad, really. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, she has plenty of attacks where you can just kind of get behind her and charge up there, so not that bad. Not that bad at all. And you hear a dead baby somewhere. Why? Because why not? Alright, that's the way back. And then, yeah, Nightmare Slain instead of Prey Slaughter. And we get another 1/3 of Umbilical Cord. Nice. And apparently 112,000 Blood Echoes. That's not too shabby. Ooh. Alright, so now we have all 4... No, oh, we're about to get the 4th one right now, actually. Yeah. We got time to go get the 4th one, too, because that was a reasonably short fight. I wonder if Queen Yarnum is still down there. Not terribly worried about it. There's nothing else on the side of this area, and there's nothing over there, so your main goal here is just to come here, kill the Wet Nurse, and you're good to go. Let's go back to the Hunter's Dream. And it's on fire, because why not? Why wouldn't it be?
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Good hunter, I said.
Okay, so same
Farewell,
stuff here.
good hunter.
So he said Garrett awaits at the foot of the great tree. In case you're wondering where the great tree is, that is the gate over here that was locked the entire game. So Garen's waiting over there. He's going to tell us what happened over here, who attacked the Hunter's Dream, and we'll be able to go after that guy because, well, whoever attacked the Hunter's Dream is an asshole and we want to deal with it. But for now, we're going to go ahead and do some other stuff, like grab some levels here.
Gammon away. Very well,
Alright, so we have enough for 2, I think. Seriously? Oh, no, okay. We do have enough for 2. Okay, good. I thought I had enough for just the 1, and I would have been very upset. There we go. We're at 16. That's awesome. I got 8,000. Let's buy some more
farewell, good hunter.
stuff here. Let's see. Blood vials. That's great. We're done there. Okay. And now that we've beaten Murgo the Wet Nurse, we can buy, let's see, I think there's some more stuff in here. Yeah, the Blood Rock for 60. Like I said, it's stupid expensive. Oh, by the way, once you find a chalice material somewhere, you can buy it here for insight, which is pretty nice. Sometimes they show up in the regular shop, but not always. So, there we go. There's that. And yeah, let's go ahead and check on our residents over at the the Cathedral Ward. So the Tomb of Erden. And we'll see how things go. And apparently I went to the wrong one. That's fine. Actually, this works out pretty good for us going this way. Yeah, this actually works out really good for us. I meant to go to the other one, but... oh well. Ah, here we go. Is that Ariana? The prostitute? It is. And does this thing look familiar to you? It should. We fought enough of them in the Upper Cathedral Ward. When the blood moon descends, or when the blood moon rises, the great ones descend, and a womb shall be blessed with child. Remember when Yosefka was feeling out of sorts, and we killed her and got a 1/3 of a umbilical cord, and then this girl right here was also not feeling too great for a while? Yeah, they both got pregnant by great ones. I think Yosefka was just going to die no matter what. But Ariana here, she actually gave birth to the demented little thing.
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
I think she started out laughing and then went to crying and then a little bit of both. Oh, this guy's wearing some of the DLC armor. Neat. Okay, so yeah, she had a little nightmare baby and she's not terribly happy about it. So, unfortunately for the little nightmare baby, we kind of need to kill it to get umbilical cord out of it. So let's throw a pebble at it. I thought we could walk onto it, but I guess not. We'll kill it eventually. Come on, lock onto the damn thing. Let's see if we can do it like this. Come on, I know I've killed this thing with a pebble before. There you go. It takes 1 pebble to kill. Well, if you can actually hit it. And no matter what you do, killing the little baby also kills Ariana. So, if you want your final 1/3 of umbilical cord, she has to die. I mean, I was nowhere near hitting her, but somehow they're connected, despite the fact the little monster baby is already out of her, and yeah, she dies automatically. Willful curse, yes. And we get Ariana shoes, which have a really neat little description, so let's go with that. Real fast here. Shoes worn by Ariana, woman of the night, in the Cathedral Ward. Innocent and cute in contrast with its owner. Oh, I like it. So yeah, if you want to cosplay as Ariana here, go for it. And then we also got the final umbilical cord there. Actually, the final two of them. So yeah, I don't remember which one we get from who, but let's see. Provost Willem sought the cord in order to achieve it. In order to elevate his being, it thought that those were a great one by lighting his brain with eyes, the only choice he knew if man were to ever match their greatness. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. This cord granted Mrs. audience with Murgo, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. Let's see. There's corrupted blood. Let's see. Erden, the foremost great one, is no different. I think it was corrupted blood that began this eldritch liaison. And this third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Yeah, I don't know which one is which, but physically they all look the same. It's just they have a slightly different description for each one. Now you need to eat 3 of those in order to get the final boss, like the true final boss. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on them for a little while, because I don't really plan on fighting the final boss anytime soon, because we got childless crap to take care of. Well, we will use it before the final boss, which will be quite a while, because we're going to do the childless dungeon, and then we're also going to do the DLC, so...
There ain't no more survivors. There can't be. Yarnum's done for.
Don't you worry, son. I'll take care of everything. Now, here's the old lady. She survived. Went a little crazy, but she survived. Okay, we're good here. And what about you? Yeah, she's crazy too. Okay, so since it's basically the end of the game and these characters have no more use, we're going to go ahead and take care of them.
I just wanted to help.
And you did. You helped me by giving your rune. The formless Aiden rune. It's Orden, or Aiden, whatever. I don't fucking know how to pronounce the damn thing. I don't know. Let's see. Formless Aiden. I think he might have given us this one right here. No, he gave us this one, plus 3. So, if early in the game you want to get 3 Quicksilver bullets and you don't care about sending people here, or 3 Quicksilver bullet capacity and you don't care about sending people here, kill this guy, you get a nice easy plus 3 Quicksilver bullets up. These two, they don't give as much, I don't think. Let me see here. She might give more sedatives, I'm not sure. It's your father's blood. Huh. Another sedative. It's your father's blood. So, I think she might be thinking that, we're her son, and then her husband went out and got werewolfed or something, and some of the blood we've been healing with has been distilled from his blood or something. I'm not entirely sure what she's talking about, but yeah, something about it's his father's blood. And you... So you just kind of died. And Erden Writhe, which... I don't know if we've had that one either. Okay, that's actually a new one. Visceral attacks restore Quicksilver bullets. Not too shabby. There's later ones that give like 3 or 4 bullets restored, which is really nice because you get a bunch of Quicksilver bullets out of it. But you got to realize that it is of the the blood Quicksilver bullet variety, and I don't know if there's a cap on how many you can get like from that. Like, if you have 3 of those equipped for a total of plus 8, I don't know if it'll just max out at plus 5 or if you can get more than that. Matter of fact, I'm going to look that up for you guys because I care. And also, I'm very curious. Actually, no, hang on, I don't need you. Okay, Carol Runes. Let's see, Odin Ride. So it goes between 1, 2, and 3. So you can, if you put all 3 on, you can get 6. And the second tier that gives +2 is dropped by Imposter Yosefka if you kill her before getting the 1/3 of umbilical cord from her. And the third one is in a Thubero Ithil Root Chalice. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't say if you can get more than the +5 you normally get. Because with the regular Quicksilver, the blood bullet thing, if you try to get anything past the +5, yeah, you can't do it. See, I'm pressing up, and he's just like, no, I'm not going to do it. I have enough bullets. So I don't know if with that you can get like 6 or more. It'd be nice because that'd be really good for like a cannon or some of the arcane spells that cost a lot. And you know what? While we're here, I think we can actually use a couple of the arcane skills or spells. So let's go ahead and use some of these real fast. We can't use all of them, obviously, but we can use a couple of them. Okay, we can use Empty Phantasm Shell, Old Hunter Bone. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do Empty Phantasm Shell. Let's do Choir Bell. And let's do Beast Roar, since those are the ones we can do. Oh, we can also do a Messenger's Gift, which I didn't remember, but okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and show some of these off. Old Hunter Bone, that is what the hunter in the cathedral that we had to fight was using. So you use this for how many does this take to use? This takes 4 to use. Okay, so we use this. When we dodge, yeah, we get a little quick step dodge. It makes it hard for people to lock on to keep their lock on. It lasts, I want to say, about 15-20 seconds or so. So it lasts a pretty fair amount. Actually, it might last longer than that. Okay, there we go. It's ran off now. Yes, a pretty neat little thing right there. I think it gives you more invisibility frames as well. So there's that for you. Okay, so empty Phantasm Shell. This is simple. It adds, I think, +80 arcane attack to your weapon. That does not scale with anything, I don't think. So it's good for early game if you have or earlier games, if you don't have any other way of getting arcane damage in. But it's not going to add too much extra damage out of that, just because, well, it doesn't. So, sorry. Quicksilver bullets. Yeah, so now we have nice little arcane damage on our weapon, which could be very useful against some enemies that are weak to arcane. And for, what is this? Not very many in the way of, let's see. Yeah, 3 bullets. That's not that bad. You could pop your blood bullets. Use this, attack people, get your health back, and you're good to go. So yeah, it's not too shabby at all. Blood vial again. Let's go ahead and get more bullets there. All right, so next up is the Choir Bell. That will recover health, and I think we said about 400 at this level. So let's see, we're currently at 376. That's not a bad little heal. Granted, it is a little expensive. It is, what is it? 7, so it's a little expensive, but not bad. We had 376, I think I said, and 807, so yeah, a little under 400, or 376, it was like 350 or so. I'm not good at math off the top of my head, but you know what? I'll survive. Beast Roar. This is kind of like the Force spell from Dark Souls, except it doesn't work on this guy because he's too big. But it'll knock enemies away, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, let's go ahead and see if we can't find somebody to use this on. Like, where are they at? the assholes over here, the hunter dudes. We gotta go down, don't we? And then Messenger's Gift. I think this is kind of like, yeah, this is kind of like hidden item or whatever that shit is in Dark Souls and Demon Souls, where you just turn it into a random object. But in this case, you just turn it into a little messenger, and if there's an invader, you can just kind of hide from them. I think they might still be able to lock onto you and see your name, so that's one way to notice it. But yeah. Let me see if I can't actually show off this beast drawer here. Because this just like knock people. I don't think it does any damage. It just knocks them away, I think. There is another hunter item that I remember off the top of my head, but that's involves killing some NPCs. We'll just worry about that later. Let's see where they at. There should be a group of you idiots. Oh, here's this guy that never actually got summoned when we were here the first time because I didn't have high enough insight. Get wrecked. Oh, that hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna go back to these guys because they still fucking wrecked me there. See, Call Beyond, Beast Roar, Executioner's Glove, Messenger Gift, Hunter Bone. Yeah, there's still like one more in here that we have to get from the non-DLC. There's 2 or 3 in the DLC, I think. But, oh well. Let's see, for the other ones we need... What is it? We need 20 for that. We're at 16. Let's see, Call Beyond, we need 40. That's the one where he shoots like a little star up in this thing and it explodes into a bunch of little ones. Augur of Ebriatis, that's the one with the snake arms. Tiny to Nitrous, that's like a column of lightning that goes out from you for a few feet. How you doing, fellas? Yeah, see, it knocks him down. It doesn't have the greatest range, but it knocks him down. And it doesn't do any damage to him, but if you... It goes off reasonably quick, so it can be useful for... What's up, Sharp? Thank you. It can be useful for like knocking something off a cliff or something like that if you're just trying to get through somewhere. So, not too shabby. Goodbye, sir. Alright, so there we go. We took on Murgo's Wet Nurse. We have gotten extremely close to the end of the game. Next episode, we're going to ignore all that and dive into Chalice Dungeons for a while. And with the Chalice Dungeons, I'm just going to name them whatever the Chalice Dungeon we're in. So that way, when we stop doing Chalice Dungeons, it'll be a different name that's not Chalice Dungeon-y. So, yeah. People aren't going to like it, but other people might want to see the unique bosses and enemies that are in there, because there are bosses and enemies that in the Chalice Dungeons that don't show up anywhere else in the game. So I do want to show those off, because the final boss is actually pretty cool in the Chalice Dungeon, and it's really nice. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.